I enjoy mouthwash. Now, I'm not weird. I don't drink it. Although sometimes I wonder, you know, human beings are naturally very curious creatures. Our brain was designed for curiosity. It was designed to apply the scientific method. That's why we're here today. If we didn't try out new things, I wouldn't be making this video right now, and you wouldn't be listening to it right now. You know, some monkey in the jungle had to bang two stones together. Now, why would anyone ever bang two stones together? I don't know. But that monkey wondered what would happen. And you know what did happen? He broke the stone in half. And then he hit it again. And he broke it again. And eventually, he noticed that the stone was shorter and pointier than it used to be. Isn't that crazy? And then he put his finger on the tip of the stone and he noticed it was a little sharp. That's odd, he wondered, the monkey. And then he proceeded to take that stone and butcher a pig and eat it. All of this happened because he was curious. Curiosity is important for every facet of life. Everything. Everything. In fact, you should be curious about everything in your life. If your wife calls you on the phone while you're at work, you just finished the pitch in front of the new CEO for your new idea, and your wife calls you and tells you that she's pregnant, you shouldn't be happy. You should be curious. Is that baby mine? Is my wife being faithful to me? Is it a boy or a girl? Is this even a relationship I want to stay in? See, you need to be curious about these things. Don't just accept that your wife is pregnant. What are you supposed to do? Be happy and live your life? We weren't meant to do that. There's a reason Neanderthals 10 million years ago didn't get married. They didn't have wives. They didn't. That's how human beings were supposed to function. We weren't supposed to have wives. We weren't supposed to have CEOs. We weren't supposed to have board meetings. We were just supposed to be curious. That's it. We were just supposed to be curious. And so that's what's important. Curiosity. And it goes further beyond that. It goes further beyond that. Someone had to invent Wi-Fi. Somebody saw all of these things that could be connected via the internet and had to think to himself, what if we made it wireless? I couldn't do that. I gotta admit to you folks, this is very hard for me. I look at things at face value. I'm not as curious as I should be. When I take things at face value, when I'm at home and I'm watching the news and I'm told that we have to bomb Iran. We have to. I'm like, okay, Sounds good. Cool. Okay. Sounds good. But a curious person, a truly curious, smart, and talented person would think to themselves, is bombing Iran enough? Is that enough? Are we supposed to just bomb Iran to the ground and then leave it? A curious person, a truly curious, a truly adept, a truly smart individual would look at Iran and imagine Dave and Buster's. They would imagine an Applebee's. They would imagine a Catholic church in the center of the city. They would take a look at Iran and wonder, why is that not like America? That's what curiosity does. Curiosity takes a horrible situation and makes it better for a small group of people. That's what curiosity does. You know, when the monkey discovered fire, the only thing the monkey thought was, now I'm warm. Does that make sense? When the monkey created fire for the first time, he sat around that fire and he noticed that the closer he got to it, the warmer he got. He was not thinking about Israel and Palestine. He wasn't. In the moment, the only thing the monkey could think about was himself. That is what a curious individual thinks. Be curious, ladies and gentlemen. Be curious. When you see a car accident, when you're driving to work and you see a car accident, rather than wondering if anybody was hurt, get out and check for yourself. Impede the flow of traffic. Park your car in the middle of an active lane of traffic and go talk to the officers about the situation. That is what a truly curious and courageous person does. Be different, ladies and gentlemen. Think on this. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. I'm curious what you have to think about this. I'm curious. I'm hoping that one day, maybe, just maybe, I could be like the monkeys that preceded us. A boy can dream. A boy can dream. I appreciate you listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.